Hello guys, this is Prime Concept. In this video, we want to solve a problem under circles. Remember we introduced in our previous video the concept of coordinate geometry of circles. We introduced the general equation of a circle, the standard equation, standard form of equation of a circle, and we used it in that video to solve an example. So in this video, we'll have another problem, but this time around, I'll be solving this question using the completing the square method, right? So do well to stick with me in this video till the end so that the concepts can be clear to you. Now, in this video, you'll be learning two things at the same time. You'll be learning the concept of analysis and the circle analysis, right? And then you'll be learning completing the square method. Now, how do we solve this problem? Quickly, you have, this is our general equation for the circle. Now, one of the things you look out for when you want to solve problems under circles is that the coefficient of x squared and that of y squared should be 1. So once that condition is satisfied, then you can proceed if you're using this method, completing the square method. Now, if the coefficient of x squared and y squared are not 1, then it means you divide all through by that coefficient, because the number you have here would always be equal to the number here. So since they are the same, I don't have the challenge. The first thing I want to do in this case is to bring my x's together, bring my y's together, and take the constant to the other side. So I would have x squared, then minus 4x, right? Then plus y squared minus 6y. This would equal to, when this crosses, it will become minus 9. Now I want to apply completing the square method in this particular case. So, and I'll be looking at the coefficient of x. So I have, for x, remember completing the square method says, if you're solving for x, it says multiply the coefficient of x by 1 over 2 and square it. Add this to both sides of the equation, right? So it means that I have the coefficient of this is going to be minus 4, which is this. I would half it, so I would multiply it by 1 over 2, then I would square it. So this is going to give me what? This is going to give me, thank you. This and this is minus 2. Minus 2 to power this is what? 4, thank you. So I'll do same thing for y. So the coefficient of y here is minus 6 times half all squared, right? This and this is minus 3. Minus 3 all squared is what? 9. So I'm going to add this number to the both sides of this equation. So it means I would have x squared minus 4x plus 4. Then I'll have y squared minus 6y plus what? 9. Then equal to, what do I have here? I have minus 9. Then the first number I need to add here is plus 4. And the second number I need to add is what? Plus 9. Now, if you have done this, if you group this by factorization, this would simply give you, this would give us x. Now, what is this number? So this will give us x minus 2 all squared because of this number. This 4, the perfect square for 4 is 2, right? So you have this, then plus, you do the same thing for y. So you have y, this would also give us the number here. It's going to give us plus, so it's going to give us minus 3 also. So this is what we have. Why the minus? Because I have a minus here. If what I have here is plus, then this would be plus, right? Why the 3? Because 3 squared would give us 9. Why the minus in this case? Because I have minus here. So minus y2, because 2 squared would give us 4. So that is how I got this. So this I will be equating to this. Now minus 9 would fizzle this, and I'll be left with what there? 4, right? So that this becomes the equation of my circles. To still write it in a better way, I would say x minus 2 all squared plus y minus 3 all squared equal to, instead of saying 4, I know that I can write 4 as 2 raised to power 2. So that if I compare this to equation of a circle, I will have x minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared equal to r squared. So upon comparing these two equations, you would quickly notice that a is going to be 2 and then b is going to be what? 3. So that since this is square and this is square, it simply means that r, the radius of the circle, is going to be what? 2. So I believe this is clear. You should take note that the center of your circle is what we have gotten as 2, 3. That is the center of our circle where the radius is this. So this is the method of completing the square. So I believe that this method is clear to you. Now, so that I can quickly make it even clearer to you, let's solve this same problem using the general equation. So quickly, I will resolve this same problem using the general form of equation of a circle. So I have this. So using the general form of equation simply says that x squared plus y squared plus 2hx plus 2ky plus d is equal to 0. So this is general form of equation of a circle, which simply means I can compare this x and this. Then I would have that 2h, which is this, is equal to minus 4. So that h becomes minus 4 divided by 2, which is then minus 2, right? Now, if I do the same, I would have that 2k, which is this for y, is equal to minus 6. So that k becomes minus 6 by 2, and then k becomes minus 3. Now, your center, the center of our circle is minus h, minus k. So that the center of my circle is minus h, which is now what? 2. Remember, your h already is negative 2. So when you say minus of minus 2, it becomes 2. Your k is carrying negative. So negative of negative becomes 3. So this is what we have as the center of our circle, which is same as what we got previously. The next thing we want to get is the radius of the circle. Now, still comparing this, you'll find out that d is equal to 9. D is equal to 9. Remember, d is not our radius, neither is d the diameter, so don't confuse that. Since we know d, we know that the radius of our circle is given by this formula, h squared plus k squared minus d. So that r becomes square root of h. Our h is minus 2 all squared. Our k is minus 3 all squared. Then minus d, which is this. So that my radius becomes square root of 4 plus 9 minus 9. 9 minus 9 would go, I'll be left with 4. So r becomes square root of 4, which is 2. So with this, we've gotten the same answer we got using completing the square method. So you would choose which of the two methods is easier and better for you. Then drop your answer in the comment section. Let me know which method you prefer, and I'll stick to that method. Thanks for watching this video. This is Prime Concept.